This has been one of those afternoons where I've been sitting and waiting all day for UPS to show up. Still waiting. I think they're almost here. Hopefully. Just saw a UPS truck. Just saw a UPS truck hit the corner. It's an actual bug on my lens. I don't know if you can see that. There's a small bug on my lens. UPS truck I just spotted around the corner. Hopefully, I mean, it's gotta come to drop my stuff off next, right? Like, I hope. Gonna sit here and wait. Perfect. All right. Thank you, sir. No problem. Have a good one. 7:20 p.m. in West Los Angeles. That's kind of dramatic, right? I kind of didn't really do anything today, but for a good reason. By I didn't do anything, I mean I didn't ride my bike. I feel like that's like what you guys expect me to do most of the time. I mean, it's what I expect myself to do. But there's just a lot of stuff going on today. But I needed to get out. I needed to clear my mind, so drove down to the beach, put my bike together. I'm gonna pedal a little bit. But just so there's no misconception, this is like a Q&A episode. Not gonna be much riding. It's gonna be short. I've been meaning to like respond to comments again for the last like week. But I keep forgetting. I wanna do it at like the end of a session and I just didn't have time, whatever. So this is gonna be a shorter episode where I just kind of respond to some comments. First, get my bike together. So motivation in life is a topic I've covered with you guys like a couple times. You know, I brought it up in a few videos here and there, but I've never really got in depth into like some of the things that motivate me in my own life, what inspires me to make videos, stuff like that. So I figured I go a little bit more in depth about that stuff. Since I feel like I'm finally at the point where, you know, it's weird to say this, but there's people who watch my videos for me. You know, because when I started YouTube, when I started doing YouTube, everyone kind of has their own thing, you know? There's not a lot of vloggers, but that's kind of like what does the best. So I realized if I really wanted to like connect with you guys, it kind of means I have to bear more of my life out for you guys to connect with. So that's kind of what I've been trying to do more of as of late. Just tell you guys more stuff about my life, who I am, where I came from, and what inspires me to continue going. Because it's been a rough journey, and it's still rough every day, believe it or not. It seems like all fun and games and BMX action, but you know, real life is difficult for everybody. So I mentioned to you guys like a few times that I grew up kind of in rough neighborhoods, if you caught like the last time I responded to commenters. Yeah, my family never had a ton of money, always had enough to get by. I mean, living in LA, you need like this much money, always scale relative brokenness. I mean, I don't know how to really put it, but like compare wealth to people who really have nothing. I never had absolutely nothing. We always had like a place to sleep in, a car, money to buy food, stuff like that. So we were never completely broke. We did have food stamps though. That's pretty much how we afforded food, which I'm sure like there's some kids watching this who have never seen or have heard of a food stamp or know what it is, or EBT in general. But yeah, that's how we survived pretty much until I hit like 7th grade. Food stamps, that's how we ate. I mean, some people look at it as a shameful thing, but for me looking back, I look at everything that was a struggle and I'm so proud of it at this point, you know, because some people never have to struggle and they never know what it's like to have to deal with adversity. And I mean, that's fine too, but I think it makes you a stronger person having to deal with it. I lost my mom when I was 21 years old. When that happened, it felt like something that had happened too soon in life. At the time, it almost felt like something that I never could imagine actually happening. Her health had been deteriorating for years. I helped caretaker her from when I was like 15, pretty much until the day she was gone. A lot of people don't know this. Well, some people know that I was homeschooled. I was homeschooled for 3.5 of the 4 years of my high school period of education. But the reason I had originally went into homeschooling was so that I could spend more time around my mom and take care of her while her health was deteriorating. She passed exactly a week before we dropped Stevie Churchill's edit. And you know, it's funny because the thing that inspired me to work so hard on that edit and to make it something that would become like legendary over time in BMX history, whether you consider it legendary or not, I wanted it to be something meaningful, even if this sounds weird or it doesn't make sense, for my mom. She never really understood why I like enjoyed filmmaking, but I wanted to have this thing that like proved itself and was good, even though if she could watch it, she would never have understood what it meant. You know, BMX tricks obviously meant nothing to her, but it still gave me a purpose to like really make something great with that video. So that's, you know, at the time I considered it, and I still do, one of my greatest works, I guess, if you could put it that way. But yeah, she passed before I was able to finish it, so she never got to see it. So after that, I mean, it was a very long grieving process. I pretty much stopped filmmaking BMX. I didn't work for a few months. I was completely distraught. Like, I was hopeless. I was a hopeless human being. I had no desire to continue anything. I had no ambitions to work in my life. I just wanted to give up. I felt like the only person that I wanted to see me succeed was gone. Don't get me wrong, me and my dad have a great relationship, but it just wasn't quite the same at that time. Now, it's amazing. Me and my dad get along great. Her death strengthened our bond so much, so we're like great friends now. But at the time, you know, yeah, I wanted to give up. This is kind of sketchy. I'm sitting on something wet, that sucks. You know, so that affected me for a while. But like all funks, I eventually grew out of it. I got back into filmmaking. I picked my camera back up. I continued shooting. And I didn't give up. I wanted to give up. Everything in my brain was telling me to give up, even though I had this talent and I was at the peak of what I could achieve and all these other things. I still wanted to give up because I lost my motivation. That's as simple as it can be. When you lose your motivation, you just want to give up. You don't think there's any point in what you're doing. You forget about why you're doing what you're doing. And that can be deadly. Between then and now, you know, it's been about 1.5 2 years going on, and I could ask myself the question, like, what inspires me now? What inspires me today? Why do I keep doing this thing that, like, I don't know, maybe not that many care about, but there are plenty that do passionately. Yo, dude, homie's in the background.
I met you at In-N-Out. That's so fucking cool. I talked to you for a minute.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Oh wait, you watch the videos?
I do. I was talking to you. Holy fuck, that's so fucking
What's
cool.
up, bro?
What's up, bro?
How you doing?
Good, how are you? That's so sick. Running into you again.
Yeah, I'm just out here doing it.
Are you just out here right now?
I'm by myself, yeah. I'm just making a little vlog.
That's so sick.
Catch us one tomorrow, bro.
That's awesome.
Yo. Cool. Shout out to homie. What's up?
Shout out Venice Beach Rentals.
Yo, hooking it up.
That's so sick.
Good
John
stuff,
Hicks
bro.
out here.
Yep.
That's
Hell yeah, bro. Pleasure to meet you again.
You too. My name's Casey, by the way.
Casey.
Nice to meet you guys.
Pleasure, bro.
Peace.
Take it easy. Hell yeah. Okay, that's insane that happened, because that's exactly what I was getting at. That's exactly what inspires me to this day. It's people like that. That's a situation in real life, but I mean, realistically, it's you guys. It's the people who's watching. You guys inspire me to continue to create content. Like, I was lit before I started YouTube. I was almost at the point of like, what am I really doing with my life? And I was working a job 5 days a week. I didn't necessarily like it. I didn't necessarily hate it. You know, and that's literally purgatory in real life when you hit that point. That's troublesome. So, you know, sometimes you get there and you feel like there's no getting past it. Like, you've hit the ceiling because you're comfortable, but it might not get any better from there. And trust me, it does. It always can get better if you apply yourself and work hard. 100% of the time. But yeah, no, it's literally you guys. It's the viewers. It's you guys here watching this video right now. You're the reason I'm continuing doing what I'm doing, and wow, I'll never stop now. 100%. Like, that's all there is to it. Every time you guys watch, every time you leave a comment that's positive, every time you hit the thumbs up, it inspires me. And now I'm at the point where I'm doing this every day, You guys are doing your thing every day, so we're rocking out. We continuing to move and nothing's gonna stop either of us at all. So what I'm getting at in a roundabout type of way is that you guys are really my family now. You're the family that inspires me to continue to keep going, because I know you guys are gonna watch it and you're gonna enjoy it and appreciate it. That's what really matters to me. My arm's getting tired. But yeah. So I mean, remember, whenever you're feeling like you're losing motivation, or you're forgetting what your purpose is, or you don't know why you're doing what you're doing, there's someone out there who appreciates the stuff you're doing for the world. No matter what you think. Even if you completely disagree with that statement, you might not believe it to be true, but it is true, whether you want to believe it or not. There's someone out there who appreciates the things you do for the world and what you provide for it. Facts. All right? Y'all the realest family out here. My family. We're family. You got that? Now, I'm gonna read some comments. Okay, here's an interesting point of conversation for us. On BMX and Scooter Love, Anthrax Eater says, damn, didn't realize you censored. You let a couple slide, but why censor? To be honest, the reason why is because there's a lot of kids like this who are watching these videos. More than you can imagine. When I look at my own analytics, there's a lot of kids in like that 12 to 16 range, like way more than I ever expected. Like, I never really paid attention to all that, and then I looked like to see what the range was. There's a lot of you guys between like 19 and 24, but there's also a lot of kids. So, you know, I'll let like shit slide, whatever, but like the F-bomb is just, it's kind of touchy, you know? So I'll let some slide because I just don't catch everything. I edit 30-minute long videos, you know, that's difficult. I don't care who you are. 30 minutes is a lot to stay patient through. It's always at least 2.5 hours of footage, etc. So I try to get as many F-bomb senses as I can. Sometimes I just let some slide, but you know, it's a thought. I mean, do you really need to hear the F-bomb? Is it gonna make the video better? Homie's tearing it up on the speed bags back there. I'm about to climb. There's a taller rope, like it's kind of far down, but I want to climb it. I'll just climb this one for the time being though, because it's right there. I'll climb it right after this question. Oh, here's a good one. Ryan Sanford. You're right, man, the creator is a big part of the success of a channel. This is on Girls Can Ride Too. With my friend Linda, who's awesome. You should follow her, even though she's not gonna accept your request. She's really cool. People were thinking she's like 15, she's actually 20, so yeah, she's not that young. He says he watched tons of YouTube, other stuff. He enjoys vlogging as he does a little bit himself. Nothing gets him as hyped as my videos, he says. He says that, you know, he doesn't know me whatsoever except for what I put in my videos, but how engaged I am in the videos makes him hyped for the videos to come afterwards. You know, that's a big goal of like what I've been trying to do lately, is put more of myself in the videos, more of my enthusiasm, because I'm actually like, you know, I love writing. I love all the things that I engage myself in that I portray through YouTube. And I try to like transmit that to you guys so you can feel a little bit of the same energy and excitement. And maybe, you know, it just crosses over to your day and helps you like accomplish what you want to do or whatever, you know, who knows. He's thanking me for the work I put into every video every day, because it is a lot of work. Today it was almost like an off day because I didn't get out until now. Thank you, Ryan, appreciate that. That was a really nice comment. I'm gonna climb this rope. Rope gang. I'm trying to get stand on my grips. First try. All right, I haven't been here in a minute. That rope kind of hurt my bad wrist, but I think I can mess with these rings. Then I'll answer 2 more comments. Going home.
What's happening, bro?
What's happening?
Want some music?
Sure. Not a gymnast, not Tanner Fox. Shout out Tanner Fox though, that guy kills it. There's like a bigger rope. That's one that I wanted to climb. Rope gang. Yeah, but it's really far. It's like a mile and a half. So I'm just gonna answer these last two questions. I think it's gonna be too dark to ride that spot. All right, on BMX jumps over go-kart. Jonah Maravilla? Jonah Maravilla. I don't know. So how does the word get out to ride? I live like a mile from downtown and always seem to miss a giant mob of bikers. Yo, hit me up. It's really like, I hit up Peep Game, who hits up his entire network of like homies, kids that he sponsors, etc., and just people, and they come meet up. And then maybe some people see it on Snapchat and they join the crew. We usually get out at around 2 p.m. and we're out like all day till nighttime. Honestly, those are some of my favorite videos because it's like, that encapsulates what BMX is kind of about. That's one of the things BMX is about. It's one of the most fun things. It's just mobbing around with your friends and just like having fun, you know, not even causing trouble. Sometimes there's a little bit of trouble, but I mean, for the most part, you know, we're just out having fun on bikes, and that's like, that's when you feel like what BMX is about. It makes you really happy, honestly. With some of the best videos, in my opinion, and some of the best days I have, or without, out in big mobs, stuff like that. Okay, last comment I'll read. Crim in action on pure determination. He says, first few minutes of this video describe his life. No cell phone, no Instagram. When he's at work, he's still riding everything he can. Or when he's not at work, that is. But where to go in life is where he struggles. You know, he's watching channels on YouTube of people like doing stuff, people putting out content and they make it look easy. That really hits me because I do the same thing. I look at other people's content, I'm like, how are they able to do this? Like, how are they able to pump it out? For me, it feels like such a challenge. It's not a burden because I like doing it, but it's a challenge. And I still haven't figured out myself how to make it easier. Some people just get to sit in front of the camera and talk for like 15 minutes and they get like millions of views. I don't know if that'll ever be me. I don't know if I want it to be me because I like getting out and doing stuff, but you know, everybody just gets how they live. I realize that at the end of the day, you know. You just have to find a niche, find what you can succeed in, and chase that. Chase it to whatever like extent you can and see where it takes you, honestly. It's the best you can do. It's what I'm trying to do. It's the best any of us can do, I think, really. Comment reading done for today. It's kind of a weird short video. I warned you guys that there's going to be no BMX in it, so please don't downvote based on that. You probably will anyway, which is fine. But I mean, yeah, it's one of those days. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to get out, get stuff done, be in the streets or the skate park. Haven't decided yet, I haven't figured it out, but I will figure it out. I will do it. Because like I said, I need to make stuff for you guys. It's actually my mission in life, is to continue this channel going for as long as possible and supplement it with all the clothing stuff we're doing on the side. Obviously not the main focus, it's always gonna be making videos, but yeah. So that's it. Hope I was able to share some insightful stuff with you guys. Maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't. Either way, leave a comment down below. Let me know if any part of this video like spoke to you, or if you think it's dumb, or if you think Venice Beach is tight. I don't care, whatever. Just leave a comment, let's talk. I'm trying to chat with you guys. Also hit a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, I hope. But yeah, picking back up tomorrow, okay, so we'll see what happens. But as always, thank you guys for watching another John Hicks film. Peace. Right here. No, like right. It's gonna be awesome. Don't worry, you're gonna be on YouTube. Hold it like right here. I'm just gonna do a bar spin right there. Okay. Look good?
Good.
It's my fan club. Shout out to my Wait, where you guys from? Germany. Okay.
You have something where we can follow, like...
Yeah, just search me on YouTube, John Hicks.
Give him the patch kit. The patch kit has Instagram.
I'll put it in.
Quit riding, go to filming.
There it is.